My name's David Rolfe, and I am a person who has physical a physical condition and also um, what we term as a neurodiverse. So I have autism and dyslexia and everything else under the sun. I call it like another bolt-on. So you're just thinking, oh, here we go again, another. And I had my I'm actually 51, and actually waited a long time to get an autism assessment. So it's a lifetime, Um, and I've been living with my physical condition. Well, it's a genetic condition anyway. I have a condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which um, may be known to people out there. People are still in a world of mystical belief because it's the diagnosis that's um, very difficult to actually diagnose because there's no set parameters, and so you can fit into all 13 different characteristics of it. So life can be fun. So my living, I'm actually a musician. I play an aerophone. So type it's like a saxophone thing, because I can't play sax because it pulls my shoulders down. And I also make jewelry, and I love doing it because it's good for my mental ability, which is really important in these times. And I'm really active in what I do. So um, I write a lot. I know, as I said, writing positively is easy. Writing in the negative is hard work, as has been pointed out to me. Right, co-production is basically about working together to achieve an ultimate outcome. So an example of that could be, because I'm could be well, it could be just could be simply you working together with your GP, a social worker, or a physiotherapist to actually design your achieved outcome of how you want your treatment to go on. So rather than the conventional thing where the doctor writes a letter, it's sent off to goes through a referral process, etc., and they decide behind closed doors, we are trying to make it more of a personalized, holistic approach. So it's about chucking out the bureaucracy, putting that to one side, and actually looking at focusing in rather than focusing outward, if that explains. Um, I've been involved with co-production since 2019, but I was probably involved with it in another form, which was collaborative working. Because co-production is a new term, but really it's collaborative working if you pull all the bits apart. Um, and that goes back to 2004 and other bits and pieces. So examples that I've been involved with is UCL, University College London, for National Health Service Education, autism, hearing checks in autistic children and people with learning disabilities. So in my thing, I've been facilitating. So I'm not actually, there's two of us. One is actually taking the notes and I'm typing away at the same time. And it's been really good fun because it's helpful to capture people's different ideas as to how they want to go forward, how they want to look at things differently. And with co-production, we have a thing called a parking break. Now, a parking break is where you put all those topics that you don't want to cover, or you can come back to, because the major topic which keeps coming up is money, but we're not interested in money. We're interested in um, how people have worked together, how a pilot has worked, um, and how to go forward. Some other co-production work I've been involved with, and I'm working with an organisation called Curators of Change, because I'm a person who's got lived experience, both on the autistic side and also on the physical side as well. Yes, and as I would say to you, people out there, if you don't have a go, you won't know. So it's always a positive experience. You'll come away from that and go, wow, that wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. So it's about breaking through, as I say to people, an analogy. I know autistic people aren't supposed to have analogies. We do, or ideas or thoughts. It's a bit like you've got that brick wall and you're going there with the hammer and the chisel. So you've broken through the first chink. So you're thinking, right, that's a success. And then somebody said to me from the NHS some time ago that they were having difficulty getting co-production running. I said, oh, well, that's quite simple. Just give them a blank piece of paper and get them writing stuff, get them writing things down. And then that's the way into co-production. So you tempt them in and you just say, oh, it's about people working together. So they might turn up. And that's co-production.